Last meeting, we discussed about Pythagorean theorem. The formula of Pythagorean theorem is c squared is equal to a squared plus b squared. Now, today, we will now discuss some application in Pythagorean theorem. Here, we have some real-life situation, problem or word problem regarding or about the Pythagorean theorem. For example, number 1. If the square of the hypotenuse of an isosceles right triangle is 128 centimeters squared, find the length of each side. If we say isosceles right triangle, two sides are equal. If we draw an isosceles triangle, bangking. Ayan. The sides are equal. Yan at yan ay equal because isa siyang isosceles right triangle. And the hypotenuse of the isosceles right triangle, ito daw, is equal to i-label natin itong side na to as C or H. H or C is equal to 128 square centimeter. And this side is unknown. Paano natin magagamit ngayon yung Pythagorean theorem dyan since ang nawawala ay dalawang variable? Since the formula of Pythagorean theorem is c squared is equal to a squared plus b squared. Eh ang meron lang sa problem or ang binigay lang sa problem ay yung hypotenuse or yung side C. That is equal to 128 square centimeter. Anong gagawin natin kapag ganyan? O, basahin ulit yung problem. Yung given is the hypotenuse na 128 centimeters squared. This is 128 squared is equal to a squared plus b squared. Paano natin mahanap yung length of each side? Since that is isosceles triangle, di ba sabi ko nga itong side na to at side na to ay equal. Pag sinabing equal, kung ano yung value ng isang side, ay yun din yung value ng isang side because meron tayong isosceles right triangle. Now, i-let ngayon natin si A and B, that is small b, is equal to K. Mean to say, na A and B natin, inassume na natin na is equal to K. Kasi since isosceles siya, equal lang daw siya. Ngayon, i-rewrite natin yan, 128 squared is equal to K squared plus K squared. Nakuha. Then, simplify. 128 squared is equal to K squared plus K squared, that is 2K squared. Nakuha ba? Then, divide both side by 2 para ma-isolate natin si K. Cancel, cancel. What is 128 over 2? Now, as you can see here, centimeter squared. Centimeter squared. Ngayon, ang mangyayari dyan, di ba makakancel na kasi this is centimeter squared, kaya na-cancel na yung 2 dyan because of the unit na centimeter squared. Kaya ang natira na lang ay, ano ang nawala? Mawawala na itong ayan. Why? Dahil dun sa basta nawala na siya dyan. Wait lang, ilisin ko lang. I-write ko na lang ulit para hindi kayo malito. Since yung binigay is, hindi ko nalagay yung units eh. Para hindi malito. We have, since yung given is 128 centimeter squared. Squared, ganun yan. Is equal to, since nilat natin si A and B, that is equal to A squared plus B squared. Ito, magiging 128 na lang, magka-cancel yan. Then, is equal to A squared plus B squared. Since nilet natin siya, na is equal to K, we have K squared plus K squared. Then, 128 is equal to K squared plus K squared, that is 2K squared. Then, divide both sides by 2. By 2, cancel, cancel. Ano natira? We have K squared. What is 128? 128 all over 2, that is 64. Now, square to. Kailangan natin maiwan si K lang. Paano gagawin? Squared both side. Cancel, cancel na tira. K na lang. What is the square root of 64? That is 8. Therefore, the length of each side is 8. Oh, what's the unit? Centimeter na lang. Nakuha. Bakit hindi na siya centimeter squared? Kasi na-cancel na nga yung square centimeter doon, kaya naging centimeter na lang siya. Therefore, ito daw ay 8 centimeter. Ito ay 8 centimeter. Since that is isosceles right triangle, therefore, our answer is correct. For example number 2, a ladder 13 meters long is placed on the ground in such a way that it touches the top of a vertical wall 12 meter high. Find the distance of the foot of the ladder from the bottom of the wall. Now again, basahin natin. Meron daw tayong ladder naka-place sa ground in such a way that it touches the top of a vertical wall. Since may vertical wall daw tayo dito, ito yung vertical wall natin. Yan. For example, yan yung vertical wall. Ano daw yon? Si ladder daw is 13 meter long, is placed on the ground. Ground. Nandito si ground. Ayan. And it touches the top of the vertical wall. Asa ba yung top ng vertical wall? Ito. Ayan. It touches the ground. Ito yung ground. Ayan yung ground, oh. Yan, ground. Ground. Oh. Ito yung ating ladder. Ayan. Based on the problem, a ladder is 13 meter long. Meron daw tayong 13, yung distance niya from ground to the top of the vertical of the wall. And the wall ay meron dang 12 meters high. Find the distance of the foot of the ladder. Asa ba yung foot ng ladder? Ito. Andito yung foot. Foot of the ladder from the bottom of the wall. Andito yung bottom of the wall. Yan. Ayan. Ayan. Alisin natin yung sumobra para hindi kayo Ayan. Ayan yung pinapahanap. Yan yung ground. Ano daw yung length? Yan. Ito, ano daw yung length yan? Ground. Let's say that ground is x na natin. For example, x siya. Let the required distance be x meters. O, hindi pa natin alam kung ilang meters siya. The wall and the ground from a right-angled triangle. The ladder is the hypotenuse. This is our hypotenuse, yung ladder natin of the right triangle. According to the Pythagorean theorem that c squared is equal to a squared plus b squared, our c squared is the length of the ladder. Ilan ba yun? 13 meters squared. And yung a squared natin, that is, ano si a natin? That is yung wall. Ano yung measurement ng wall? We have 12 meter squared plus itong b, let's say it is x kasi nilet natin yung ground as x meters. Kaya naging x na siya. Huwag makupis sa ginamit na variable. O bahala kayo kung pwede nyo rin gamitin yung b, pero kasi nilet nga natin si ground as x. Nasa inyo naman yan. O next, i-isolate natin si x squared. We have 13 meters squared. 12, malipat sa left hand side, magiging minus 12 meters squared is equal to x squared. 13 squared, what is 13 squared? 13 squared is equal to 169 meter minus 12 squared, that is 144 meter is equal to x squared. Then subtract. What is 169 minus 144? It is equivalent to 25 meter is equal to x squared. Dapat ma-isolate natin si x lang dyan. Maiwan si x. Eh, may squared pa siya. Squared both side. Then, maka-cancel na yan. X is equal to what is square root of 25? That is 5. Therefore, yung length daw ng or the distance of the foot of the ladder from the bottom of the wall is equal to 5 meters. 5 meters. Now, for your assignment, ilagay sa yellow pad, the height of the two buildings is 34 meters and 29 meters respectively. If the distance between the two buildings is 12 meters, find the distance between their tops. Again, the height of the two buildings is 34 meters and 29 meters respectively. If the distance between the two buildings is 12 meters, find the distance between their tops.